Newcastle United fans, brace yourselves for some exciting news. Imminent Newcastle United exit beckons for 29-year-old. Who will they sign as a replacement? Watch to find out as we explore the latest transfer rumors, including the Magpies' interest in Perr Schuurs and Jean-Clair Todibo. Plus, is French striker Hugo Ekitike ready to reconsider a move to St. James Park? Don't miss out on the latest Newcastle United transfer news and join the discussion in the comments below. So Newcastle United fans, there are some exciting developments on the transfer front that could see the team bolstering their ranks with new talent ahead of the upcoming season. Despite the club's recent success under Eddie Howe, not all players have been able to make their mark on the team. One such player is club captain Jamaal Lascelles, who may be on his way out as his contract expires in 12 months. This news has sent shockwaves through the Newcastle United fan base, as Lascelles has been a key figure at the club since his arrival in 2014. The Englishman has made over 150 appearances for the Magpies, and his departure will undoubtedly leave a void in the team both on and off the pitch. However, with the club's recent success, they cannot afford to stand still. Eddie Howe and his team are already scouring the transfer market for potential replacements, and there are some exciting names being linked with the club. One player who has caught the eye of Newcastle United scouts is Perr Schuurs. The 23-year-old Dutchman has been impressive for Torino this season, and his performances have not gone unnoticed by some of Europe's top clubs. However, Newcastle United are reportedly among the front runners for his signature, with manager Eddie Howe keen to bolster his defensive options ahead of the new season. Schuurs is a versatile defender who can play as both a centre-back and a right-back, which would provide much-needed depth to the Newcastle United squad. He is also known for his ability to read the game and his composure on the ball, making him an ideal fit for Howe's possession-based system. Another potential target for Newcastle United is Jean-Clair Todibo, the highly rated OGC Nice centre-back. The 23-year-old Frenchman has been linked with a move away from the League One side this summer, with Newcastle United reportedly among the clubs interested in his services. Todibo has been a standout performer for Nice this season, and his impressive displays have earned him a call-up to the French national team. He is known for his physicality, aerial ability, and his composure on the ball, making him a potential long-term replacement for Lascelles at the heart of the Newcastle United defense. Of course, signing a replacement for Lascelles is just one of the challenges facing Eddie Howe this summer. The Magpies will be competing in Europe for the first time in decades next season, and Howe will need to strengthen his squad in several key areas if they are to compete on multiple fronts. But with the backing of Amanda Staveley and the Saudi Public Investment Fund, Newcastle United are in a strong position to attract some of Europe's top talent to St. James Park. And with exciting young players like Perr Schuurs and Jean-Clair Todibo on their radar, the future looks bright for the Magpies. Then in other transfer news, the Magpies could be in with a chance of signing a player who turned them down just last season, French striker Hugo Ekitike. As you may recall, Newcastle were very keen to sign the young striker after the new owners took over in January 2022. However, despite their best efforts, Ekitike chose to stay at Stade de Reims and eventually signed for Paris Saint-Germain. But things haven't gone according to plan for Ekitike since his move to the French capital. His first season with PSG was underwhelming, and now the club have reportedly told his entourage that they are open to his departure. As Ekitike is currently on loan from Reims, PSG will trigger the pre-agreed Euro 34M option to buy him outright, but they will then look to move him on if they can. This is where Newcastle could come in. According to reports from RMC Sport, Ekitike is convinced he can do better next season, and is open to the idea of going elsewhere as long as he gets game time and the opportunity to play in Europe. If Newcastle can offer him those things, then they stand a real chance of signing him. It's an interesting situation for Newcastle fans to consider. Would they be willing to forgive Ekitike for turning them down last season and welcome him to St. James Park with open arms? Or would they prefer to focus on other targets? One thing's for sure. If Eddie Howe does decide to make a move for Ekitike, it would be a sign of his ambition for the club. The young striker has bags of potential and could be a real asset for the Magpies if they can convince him to make the move. So what do you think? Should Newcastle go all out to sign Ekitike? Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more Newcastle United content. Thanks for watching.